what I'm going to talk about in this video is one of the most underestimated elements of the language learning industry, the language learning experience, and learning in general. Can you already guess what it's about? If you've read the title, I'm sure you can already guess what this video is about, but I am so excited about this upcoming series. It has been a while since I have seen you guys. But first of all, guys, welcome, sejam bem-vindos, herzlich willkommen, bienvenidos, milles veicinate to LVL Holistic Language Learning. This is a place for you if you are interested in enhancing your well-being whilst enhancing your ability to communicate and communicate in different languages. So make sure to click that subscribe button if this is something that you're interested in, because this is what this channel is all about. And for those of you who I already know, yes, we've got a new image. We have got a new image. I have been trying to figure out how to incorporate all of the things that I have both experimented with, learned about, and that I use in all of my coaching strategies with my clients when it comes to language learning. And one of the most underestimated elements of the language learning experience, as I mentioned before, is really understanding and employing the body, the breath, and things like meditation and spirituality into your learning practice. And before you click away from this video, don't get scared, guys. Don't get scared. This isn't any woo-woo stuff. So, meditation and learning. You're probably wondering, well, how can meditation actually benefit me if I'm learning a language or learning anything in general? And you've come to the right place to answer that question, because if you're here watching this video, you probably know meditation is good for you. I think that's a pretty well-known fact these days. But why exactly for language learning? This is a key thing. And throughout the time that I have really been exploring meditation and then developing into yoga and really getting deeper into the yogic sciences, I have noticed tremendous changes in myself. And not just in the way that I learn, but in every single aspect of my life. So let's start with meditation. What do we actually mean by meditation? Meditation is anything that you do when you sit in stillness. It's about really focusing on the breath. So elements of yoga do this. For example, I am really into doing Kriya Yoga at the moment, and that's something I will touch on later in the video. But taking moments of mindfulness, of being still with yourself and really getting into that flow state. So what I used to do for many, many years was I would pride myself on jumping from one thing to the next thing in everything I did. I would be studying for my French like half an hour before I had a French test. I would then jump into doing my German homework, and then even literally up until the end of last year when I was still doing a French course at uni, I would study at ridiculous hours. Then I would be having a client call, then I'd have some emotional breakdown, and I'd create a video for YouTube. And no one ever knew that 5 minutes before like me filming a video, I was a complete mess. And the funniest part of this is, funny I say like with a sarcastic tone, is I thought that this was normal. And I truly didn't believe that there was any other way of being. I knew that things like self-care and meditating and breathing were important, but I wasn't doing it. And it wasn't really until I started doing this super simple 5-minute breathing practice from Kriya Yoga that I noticed a difference, and it became addictive. And what I found as well was that my anxiety levels, because to be honest, I suffered from a lot of anxiety, and I think I never wanted to label it as such, but if I look back now, I had a lot of anxiety because I didn't feel like I was in control of my body and my mind. And I have a really like overactive mind. So I'm always thinking, I'm always like cognitively spinning something in my head. So I found that this really had a huge impact on every single element of my life, that, I was kind of only using meditation then when I already had gotten to that stressful state, which I know a lot of people do. And so, what if we could prevent that? You can, and here's how. Let's put it in the simplest terms possible. Think about a glass. When a glass breaks, it is a lot harder to put it back together again than it is when you have the glass whole. You can technically put all the pieces back, glue them together, and have the whole glass, but it takes so much more effort, energy, and leaves you exhausted afterwards. And this is exactly the same thing that happens with our emotions. It's a universal principle known as entropy, and it's all about managing energy efficiency. So, why is it that it's so much harder to get yourself back into a good mood after you're frustrated and irritated or super lethargic than it is to prevent a bad mood even coming on? Once again, entropy is that glass example. And this is why meditation as prevention is the key. It's not for the moments that you are already stressed and you're looking for a cure. It's preparation for all of those moments in advance so that you don't expend all of your energetic capacities, because otherwise your body is going to go into survival state. And what happens when we're in a survival state? It's Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Having to manage difficult emotions is very exhausting on your whole body. Have you ever had, a breakdown or a really just emotionally turbulent day and you get home and you just want to fall asleep? And sometimes you do, and you sleep for about 14 hours. I was doing that on a consistent basis, and it was just a ticket to burnout town forever. That's not what we want to be. Your brain is not going to care at all about learning if it doesn't have its basic human needs of safety and security met. And that's what happens when you go into a stress state. You send the signals to your brain that, hey, I'm in danger. So all of your capacities are going to be geared towards protecting you and your survival. So you're not going to learn. And the thing is that studies have shown meditating even for 10 minutes a day immediately enhances your cognitive abilities. This is the minimum baseline. So there are different meditative techniques that you can do, and I'm going to show you these exact techniques in the next video. We're also going to look at what the effects of meditation are on your memory. And trust me guys, you don't want to miss this video, because I'm going to be giving you practical exercises to enhance your memory from day one. So make sure to not miss out by subscribing to my channel, LBO Holistic Language Learning. And also, I am so excited because I have some bilingual meditations coming up also. So let me know in the comments below, what languages would you love to see meditations in? I'm so honestly, I can't wait to launch these. They are so amazing, so powerful, and I'm also going to share with you why they are bilingual. And finally, thank you so much with all my heart. Muito obrigada, merci beaucoup, muchísimas gracias, Leos paldies jums visiem. Thank you for 10K on Instagram, guys. It is just an honor to be able to share me, to share myself with you all, to share my life and my tips and my work with so many people around the world. It's honestly the biggest blessing. So make sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Ciao!